Contest time!
Woo!
All right, you guys, we have a contest for you, and it's still in effect. So, what is it? What's our
Oh,
contest?
the house behind me. It is a Gothic shell contest. And to enter this contest, all you have to do is go to the gallery, download the shell from username Janine Ray, ZSANINERAE, all one word. Or you can look it up with the hashtag Gothic Shell Contest. And what you're going to do, you're going to download it, and you can change everything but the existing walls. So you can put it on a big lot, you can make it like a medieval castle type thing if you wanted to. You can raise it up, you can lower it down, you can change the exterior color, you can change the roof. You can do whatever you want to on the inside. You just can't move any of the walls.
All right. Anything else?
Yes. So when you're done, you need to re-upload it to the gallery using the hashtag Gothic Shell Challenge Entry. And then on December 19th at 11:59 p.m. is when the contest ends. I will announce the winner on my YouTube channel on Sunday, December 20th. So check it out.
So before anybody leaves, what is your YouTube channel? How do we find you?
Okay, so you can find me on YouTube by looking up
Power PWR space
Sim 5000. Correct.
5000. And you guys, if you guys can't find it, just come down to the comments, and then I'll have it down in the descriptions. And don't forget the 19th, right? The 19th.
Right. The 19th. Winner will be announced on the 20th. Winner will get a pack of their choice through Origin. Woo! So, yeah. I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with.
All right, you guys. Remember the 19th, get a free pack. So, come on, try to win. Yay, yay, yay. All right. Hey, Simmers. This is SimsTalk with Berrylicious Berry and Power Sims 5000. I'm Berrylicious.
And I'm Power Sim.
Woo! All right, so last week, what did we do last week?
Last week, we talked about The Sims 1 and The Sims Online. This week, we're going to cover The Sims spin-off games and The Sims 2.
Oh, awesome. All right, so here's the difference between Sims 1 and Sims 2. Sims 2, the game allows you to create your own sim. We had more options, more stuff. We had more neighborhoods. We could, design our neighborhoods and our houses, and we could design our families a little bit more. We manage the Sims as we experience our rewards and form relationships in the matter of real life. So, but before we could get in there, before we get all into the Sims 2, let's talk about the spin-off games. So, what do we have for spin-offs?
So the spin-off games was the Sim Life Stories. And this launched on February 6, 2007. And it was laptop friendly, which was something that the Sims kind of aren't always very laptop friendly. A lot of people who have laptops can't play on like very high settings and it gets a little glitchy. But this was created specifically to have something that laptop players and lower end computer owners could also enjoy. So The Sims Life Stories started February 6, 2007, and it was the first in the series of The Sims Life Stories. And it's a version of The Sims 2 that was optimized for laptops, with similarities to the console parts of the Sims games. So it was The Sims 2 for console, but for a laptop, basically.
That's interesting.
Right. And it had two modes. There was story mode and classic mode. Story mode begins with the problems of Riley Harlow and Vince Moore. And you had to unlock awards by achieving set goals. Classic mode was just you go and create a sim. You can choose how they look, how they live their life. Basically, what we have in The Sims 4.
That's interesting.
So in story mode, Riley Harlow moves from SimCity to Four Corners to start a new life with her Aunt Sharon. And Vincent Moore is a millionaire searching for his true love. After you complete both stories, the towns that those two Sims live in are available for classic mode play. So in order to get them, you do have to play the storyline.
Ah, catcher.
Right. Always a catch. The next in the series was The Sims Pet Stories, and it came out June 19th of 2007. And it was similar to The Sims 2 Pets. So the two stories were introduced. The two stories that they introduced were called Best in Show and Midnight Masquerade. So Best in Show featured Alice, who is struck with some hard times. Alice is about to lose her house. So she finds, right, like, I'm so sad for Alice. She decides that she's going to enter her pet Dalmatian into a local dog show to try to earn enough simoleons to save her home. And then with Midnight Masquerade, you play a successful executive chef named Steven, whose world turns upside down by an obnoxious cat who just moves in to live with him. So let me tell you about some obnoxious cats.
Yes.
I have two of them.
Oh,
So I know how they could turn your world upside down. One of which did just kind of show up. But there is a neutral town called Arbor Falls, and it is available for free play. And Sims Pet Stories introduced new objects like pet games, musical instruments, and building opportunities with new paintings and floor tiles. So then came the Sims Castaway Stories. This came out January 29th of 2008, and it was the third and final Sims Stories series, and it had story mode and free play. And the story mode was very much more controlled than in the other previous two versions of the Sims stories. So the storyline in this is called Shipwrecked and Single. And it's very scenario-driven gameplay. And you can choose between playing as David Bennett or Jessica Knight, or you could create your own custom sim. And they board a cruise ship for singles named Solomon Queen, only to have it crash and leave them drifting on an ocean, clinging to a crate. The crate then drifts to land, and the player has to help the sim survive. So this island, I'm sure I'm going to not say correctly. Mamie Island? I don't know.
Mommy?
When Mommy? Yeah, I don't know. And that's like the from the way I understand, the only world within this that you can play on. And it is much more open-ended much more open-ended play, reminiscent of more traditional Sims games. There are a few things that are a little weird with this, like the clock isn't like a traditional Sims clock. One orb of the clock is equal to 3 hours instead of 1. And currency is resources rather than simoleons. So,
well, that makes kind of sense.
Right, because you're stuck on an island. And the jobs are hunter-gatherer or crafter. And all of the jobs have the same working hours, and you work daily. You don't get days off. But there's also no penalties if you don't work. So you don't like lose your gatherer job if you don't gather for the day. All objects, clothing, and building tools are designed to fit the tropical tiki theme of the pack. And if a sim wanted to go to a community lot, they had to travel through a portal or go across adjacent lots. Or you could use the map for instant travel, kind of like how the phone works with The Sims 4.
Oh, okay.
And then there was one 24 chapter story instead of two 12 chapter stories, like in the other stories line, which because you had two characters in each of the other two. So they each got
Yeah.
a 12 chapter. Um, and they also had to kind of work for like special things. Like you didn't just earn aspiration points, you had to physically do stuff for them. So like you might have to go to the beach and dig up something on the beach in order to get those points.
Oh, actually, that sounds like fun.
Right. Like it does, it's a different kind of gameplay for The Sims. And it also allowed multiple player profile saves, though this is kind of glitchy for the system. Like it sometimes would interfere with other saves. So,
Oh.
yeah. Now, there was one more that came out. It was not part of this like Sims Story series, though. It was called The Sims Carnival. And there were two versions of it. There was an online game community, and then there were packaged files that were sold through retail stores and digital download. Now, they're not really the same thing at all. Like if you played the online version, you weren't getting the same experience as the packaged files.
Huh.
So the online was supported by a suite of game creation tools, guides, and graphic asset packs. It was kind of like a YouTube style website with a leaderboard and other social features. And then there were 3 game creation tools. The Wizard, which led players through the process of creating a game step by step with intuitive options designed to help create their game. The Swapper, which let players customize existing games or newly made games from the Wizard with their own selection of images, adding in gameplay personalization. And then there was the Game Creator, and it had a library of images, animations, and sounds, allowing players to create a game from scratch or to deep dive into customizing other players' creations. And it was basically like a game of games. Like you had this game where you created a game within the game.
Wow. Okay.
The packaged files was outside of the shared name, like they had no connection whatsoever. There were 2 games included in this. Bumper Blast, which was a sim themed shoot 'em up game.
Okay.
And Snap City, which was puzzle based spin-off of SimCity.
Huh. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Right. It's not so much that it wasn't so much like a Sims game in the sense
yeah.
of how we think of Sims games.
Yeah, it's more of like an arcade type game.
Right. Right.
Oh, all right.
So
Well,
tell me about The Sims 2.
well, The Sims 2. Well, The Sims 2 gameplay is, well, everybody knows it's open ending. Open.
Oprah. Oh, I thought you said Oprah. I was like, wait, what?
Oprah. Oh
Oprah?
yeah, Oprah ending. Yeah, it's open ending gameplay. So our Sims has life goals and wants and fears and the fulfillment in which both wow, I cannot talk today. I just it's not coming out. All right. So basically, it produces both positive and negative outcomes. So, well, we know when that was the best thing about Sims 2 versus Sims 4 is it had more of a positive and negative outcomes. Like you did something that they feared, and they're just like, ah, and you're just like, I didn't mean to do that. I
What? So
I
like,
didn't have that in Sims 4.
you're saying like the moods almost were more stable,
Yeah, the moods are more stable. Like, if they ate something, it affected their moods
longer than
longer than just, oh, it's 2 hours that they're gonna be somewhat, sad. And it's like, why are you sad?
it's always the damn fruitcake.
Right? Like, why? Why did you eat it in the first place? I didn't tell you to eat it. um, so So basically, this gameplay has storylines existing in the pre-built Um, so basically, it's like it had storylines in the neighborhoods and stuff with the characters and stuff like that. Pleasantville was actually based 25 years after the town in the original Sims. I did not know that.
Yeah, there's
Right?
like a whole weird time frame that's the games
Yeah,
are not in order, correct?
correct. So that was the weird thing. Storytown timeline was actually based on the supernatural and loosely connected to Pleasantville. I did not know that either. But then again, I think that is an expansion, right?
Strange Town, yeah.
So, and everybody knows me, the girl that did not have expansions. So I did not know that. Um, okay, I'm gonna butcher this. Um, Veronaville? Ver-
Veronaville.
Veronaville, see?
I
So,
only know that because I'm a huge Shakespeare fan.
ah,
And
see?
Verona is where Romeo and Juliet lived.
Yeah, so actually, it's actually based on Shakespearean characters. I did not know that.
Yeah, I remember
But
the Romeo and Juliet characters in the game. I used to love playing
really,
them. Yeah.
yeah, see, I I don't know. For some reason, I don't really remember playing Sims 2 or
I
Sim.
remember certain things from The Sims 2. Like
Yes.
I distinctly remember Veronaville. I remember Pleasant View.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I barely remember playing a lot of The Sims. I don't Yeah, so I have to like rewatch people play and then I'm like, "Oh yeah, that. I remember that." But anyways, so the game actually released in September 14th, 2004 for Windows only. Mac was actually so you could play on the Mac was actually released June 2005.
Wow. That's
So there's
crazy.
a big gap.
Yeah, that's
Very big
crazy.
gap. So actually and then of course it got released for Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Cube. Game Boy Cube. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
Game Boy.
I right. Um Nintendo DS, PlayStation 2, and Xbox on October 24, 2005. Isn't it so weird how like they released it a month later after Mac for all the for all of the smaller games
They
for
had to have
consoles?
been like working on them simultaneously.
They must because it was like boom, 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 but it took like forever to get it on a Mac. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't know anything about computers, so I have no idea how different the operating systems are between a PC and a Mac.
Yeah, yeah, I'm all about the PC. Like
Right.
I've never been on a Mac, so I have no clue.
We used Macs in journalism in high school. That's my only experience with them.
Yeah, I never been on a Mac. I actually never own an Apple product whatsoever.
I had an iPod, like one of the tiny baby iPods. And
Yeah.
like it wasn't like I didn't even buy it. It was just like a hand me down from someone else when they got a bigger one.
Oh no. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so they actually released 8 expansion packs and 9 stuff packs. And well, Sims 2 actually offered a mobile platform with manufacturers such as Nokia offering the Sims 2 from the OV store, OVI, OV,
Avi?
OV, OV.
Ovi?
If
Um,
anybody knows, please help us pronounce it.
we are horrible at pronouncing things.
I'm Starbucks girl, so I pronounce everything weird. um, well, so did you know that Sims 2 actually sold 1 million copies for the first 10 days?
In 10 days?
In 10 days, 1 million copies.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
I think that's impressive. Like, I'm impressed.
No, it is actually it's a record at that time.
Wow,
A
that is
million copies
awesome.
for a video game.
That is
1 million
crazy.
copies in 10
And
days.
not even like a like Call of Duty GTA type
Ex-
video game, like a
exactly.
dollhouse.
Yeah, it's a dollhouse game. Yeah, for adults.
That's pretty dope.
Right? Oh my god. Okay, so expansion packs. They released University in 2005, Nightlife in 2005, Open for Business in 2006, Pets in 2006, and Seasons in 2007, and Bon Voyage in 2007, Free Time in 2008, and Apartment Life in 2008. Isn't it weird how, like, it seems to be like Sims 2 with their expansion packs, they released it.
In a weird order?
Yes.
Like, I feel like
Like,
Season should have been up higher.
yeah.
And like, how I would have done it, I would have done Seasons and then Pets and then maybe Nightlife.
Yeah,
Or
and then University or Nightlife after that.
yeah, and then Open for Business.
Yeah.
And then Free Time or Apartment Life, I think I would have put up higher too.
Yeah, I would have put up Apartment Life higher. And then Free Time or Bon Voyage is like the two bottom
Bottom
ones.
ones, yeah.
But yeah. And I don't know, is that how we've been doing it for 2000? For Sims 4 is that we get 2 expansion packs a year? Because it's
I used to like actually know this, like how it was like so many expansion packs, stuff packs.
well, now with Sims 4 we actually have 3 categories
Right.
instead of 2 categories because
Expansion, is it called game packs and stuff packs?
yeah,
Okay.
because in Sims 2 we have expansion packs and then we have stuff
Stuff
packs.
packs.
So the stuff packs is actually I think a little bit more but it's yeah, so like holiday pack party pack came out in 2005. Family fun pack April 2006. Glamour life stuff pack came out in August 2006, and Happy Holiday stuff came out November 2006. It's funny how they have 2 different holidays.
That feels like a money grab.
Yeah. It's so. And wait for it, they have a celebration stuff pack in April 2007. And an HM, you're right, H&M, HNM, that is such a tongue twister, fashion stuff pack.
I remember being excited by the H&M fashion stuff pack.
I wish I knew about it, to tell you the truth. Teen style stuff pack. It's okay, it's funny how in 2000 why am I saying that? In Sims 2 we have teen styles, you know, but but we have toddlers and children. What about our teens? And
Right. So I'm saying I want more teen centered, teen and elderly.
yeah,
Like
we
I
have
was,
nothing for elderly.
well, no, I was excited for Nifty Knitting because I was like, oh,
Oh yeah, we have
my
Nifty.
grandma's Sims have things to do. Meanwhile, I'm all
Yeah.
about that crochet life.
Oh god. But yeah, that was actually surprising that they have teen style in Sims 2, but we don't have anything for the Sims.
I'm
This is
curious if like maybe the teen style stuff pack didn't sell very well, and if they are just kind of like going by previous things.
probably.
But it's interesting because like, I mean, most people who played The Sims then are still people who play The Sims now, and we've
Exactly.
grown up.
Right.
Like
Right.
things that we maybe weren't interested in back in 2007.
And I'm actually kind of like very interested because teen style, even because we were teens ourselves. Like, what did
Bro,
they
we
put?
were.
What did they put in there that were like, like what is this? Because that I
Well,
think if it was style stuff, I would have been like all for that.
well, I guess too, like, I mean, I know in 2007, like I'd already been out of high school for a couple of years.
That's true.
And while I was buying my own things, I also like, let's see, Teen Style stuff came out in November 2007. So I had been dating my husband for a month. Or I mean, I'm sorry, a year. A month. We've been dating for a year. So like I really wasn't playing a whole lot of The Sims. Like I remember like occasionally I would
That's
load it
true.
up, but I wasn't playing a whole lot. So I know I wasn't buying a whole lot.
That's true. I wasn't playing a whole lot in 2007.
So I don't know.
I
I'm just saying, EA, give us some more teen and elderly things
right? Right?
because I
Did you
play a
hear
lot
that?
now. I play a lot now.
Right? We have nothing else better to do. um so we actually have three more kitchen and bath interior design stuff.
I would like that
Coming
also.
up, right? IKEA home stuff. I'm so glad somebody I
Okay, I was
know
just gonna say.
I know a creator actually has it. Like so we have IKEA stuff. But it came out in 2008. Mansion and garden stuff. November 2008. So that one I think they covered that one with vintage and glamour
Yeah,
and romantic gardens.
right. I agree.
So, but you know what my favorite thing is, and that I'm very, very, very sad that we don't have in Sims 4. I keep
In
wanting to
in
say it,
2020.
right? Is that each pack has a supernatural element in it. Did you know that?
That when I read your notes, I was like, this is insane. Like I never realized it, but
Right?
I specifically remember these things in each of these packs. I just never made the connection.
Yeah. Well, okay. Having no packs whatsoever, I didn't know the connections. So I'm
It
very
was
sad.
just just a little dumb, apparently. Unobservant. Let's say I was unobservant.
Well, I mean, like, if I don't know.
I mean, I guess I didn't know. I also didn't have all of them. Like, I don't think I had free time.
So, okay, so University has zombies. Where the heck is our zombies, EA? Nightlife has vampires. Open for Business
We have that.
has robots. We have that.
We have that.
Pets. We have werewolves. Where's our werewolves, people? Where?
I know. I would love some werewolves.
Right? Right? We like come on. Seasons is plants and we do have that.
Do we still have plant sims? I've honestly never seen one.
I never seen one, but I know you could make one
Like an actual
as
plant
a
sim, or you can just make them green so you can pretend like you have a plant
I
sim.
don't know. I've seen where you can do a cheat and you can make them into a plant sim. I've never done it. I've
Okay.
never seen it. So I don't know if it just turns them green and be like, "Hey, here's your plant sim."
Actually, why am I thinking I recall reading something about a stump or something for the
Stump.
plant sims, like a tree stump?
I don't
I don't
know.
know why you thought you would think this was tree stump. I don't know. But a tree stump.
I
I
actually
don't know.
don't
I would
know.
have to research that a little bit, but
Yeah, well, I'll have to like figure that out. Like I'll have to do that cheat one of these days. Bon Voyage came with Bigfoot. Like, wow.
I remember Bigfoot. I remember thinking it was so cool to go Bigfoot hunting.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be actually really fun. EA. Free time. Genies.
Yeah, I
And
don't remember genies.
well, then again, you just said you didn't have free time.
Right, which is why I knew I didn't have it because I don't remember genies at all.
An apartment life has witches and warlocks. So I'm just saying we're missing a lot of the supernaturals with, with Sims 4.
So here's my question. Do we think that they don't add these supernatural elements to like normal packs because they can get more money for having the normal pack and the supernatural packs?
Well, I know, isn't
Or
it Sims 3 that had the supernatural packs?
yeah, they had a supernatural pack.
Well, I'm surprised that we don't even have a supernatural pack by now.
Well, I mean, we kind of do. We have making magic
But that's been
and vampires
but that's been like
and the
years.
mermaids.
I don't even know when the mermaids came out.
I don't either.
I'm like, it's been years. So I'm just saying, like,
And
with
we do have servos too.
I I don't have what pack comes with the robots?
I'm not sure. I feel like it might have been base game. I don't
No,
know
it's
though.
not base game.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I would have had a robot. Because I think
I've
that's
literally
so.
never come across one, but I know that I have them.
See, it's very weird how, like, I don't know. I've never came across witches either. Only vampires. And they don't even
Okay.
act like vampires.
Servos came with Discovery University.
Oh, okay, that's why I don't have that, because I don't have that pack yet. Yes, you heard that correct. I don't have that pack yet, people. So, but yes, it's been a roller coaster of trying to get back.
Oh, I'm having technical difficulties. You're very frozen. And I can't hear
Sonata,
you.
break the
There we
bank.
go. There we go.
EA. Oh, there we go. We're back.
I don't know why. I always get like unstable internet when we're doing this.
It's okay. You glitched out for a few in the beginning. So
Oh, really?
I just didn't say anything because you were talking.
Oh, sorry. It just like went all kinds of crazy while you were like, I don't know. It was weird.
It's okay. But yeah, so I don't know. EA could have done better with the whole supernatural thing. So they, I don't know. They could have added more stuff to more packs, I think.
And yeah, there's a lot of issues with The Sims 4 and what we want and what we get. And just in general, they need to
Yeah.
like find a better way to marry the two.
Yeah. But that is all of The Sims 2. So, hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you guys liked our little banter. And hopefully we'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to subscribe and like down
And
below
share down
and
below.
share and do whatever you guys YouTubers do. And we will see you guys next week. What are we doing next week, by the way?
Um, Sims 3, I believe, is next in the line. I don't know.
Whoop, whoop.
Maybe we can try and do Sims 4. I don't know how much time we'll have. We might have to split that.
Split that again. All right. Well, we'll do that. You guys, don't forget contest time.
Yes,
Okay?
please.
Contest time.
I really want to give somebody a pack.
Yes, free packs, free packs. Yay, yay, yay. All right. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.